Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on House of the Dragon Season 2. Okay, now, some people hate it when I do that, some people love it when I do that. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Anyway, House of the Dragon Season 1, to be honest with you, I didn't really like it as much as I thought I was going to. You know, I love Game of Thrones so much. It's my number one show of all time. But I like it when shows go forward. I don't really like going backwards. But if you see my review on House of the Dragon Season 1, you know, I liked it. I mean, it was Game of Thrones, so, I mean, it's kind of like Star Wars. I kind of have a love for it no matter, even if it's bad, I kind of still love it. The first season, you know, it time jumped a lot. It switched up actors that were the characters playing older, and some characters were older and they didn't change out the actors. So I didn't really understand all that, and it really confused me. But I still liked the show, and I could not wait for Season 2. And here we are at Season 2, and I was hoping that it amped up the stakes a little bit more, and we got more action and a little bit more of the Game of Thrones kind of banter. And did this season improve for me? Yes! I loved this season. This season actually felt like Game of Thrones to me. So now I am 100% invested. Invested in the characters, invested in the story that's going on, and I'm in it to win it now. Now that being said, I didn't agree with every choice that they made during this show. I really didn't like where they went with Daemon. You know, him being at Harrenhal and having these visions and kind of going crazy a little bit. I do believe it's because of where Harrenhal is and what it's made out of. I understand that it's made from the werewolf trees. I can't remember what they call them, but you know, the trees with the faces. You know, they built that castle on top of like a forest of them or something like that, from what I understand. So that can make anybody kind of go a little crazy. And that witch lady is doing something to him. I don't know, but I have a feeling she has something to do with what's going on with him. So I'll give it a pass, because I really love his character, and I loved it when he, you know, bent the knee and announced that Rhaenyra was his queen. And going forward, I loved that moment in this show. But I love him as a character altogether. But anyway, Rhaenyra is who I really love. She is my favorite character in this show. She is tough, and she wants to fight. And yes, the people that follow her don't want her to fight, which is understandable, because they don't want her to, you know, get killed or something happen to her, because they worship what she's doing. And they follow her, and they don't want to follow her to her death, so they want to keep her safe. But she's ready to fight, and that's the kind of girl I love. I love a fighter, and she is my favorite character. And actually, I was real impressed with this show, especially Season 2. They really amped it up. But the real thing was the dialogue. You know, Game of Thrones really isn't all about action and dragons and magic and stuff like that. It's really about the banter between the characters and the smart writing. You know, the original Game of Thrones show, you know, did it in spades. I mean, every person had a purpose, and they had a conversation to be had and to be listened to. And I loved all of the dialogue in the original Game of Thrones. But I didn't really feel like I got that in Season 1 of House of the Dragon. But that being said, I got it in this season. Now, I do have one gripe, and that it was just way too short. We have the original Game of Thrones, you know, 10 episodes until they, you know, kind of sped it up and screwed things up at the end. I understand, and I get that. Even though I love the end of Game of Thrones, and I'm in the minority, I understand. They really should stick to a 10-episode, you know, season. You know, we used to have shows that had 20-something episodes. But now, you know, we have what we have. It was 8 episodes. I thought every episode was solid, and it was strong, and it was full of the essence that is Game of Thrones, and that's why I love Season 2 so much. But it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Did you like House of the Dragon season 2? Did you not like it? Have you watched it? Have you not watched it? I need some opinions on this, guys, because this is my favorite show. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!